caught a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? I just wanna look into your eyes. I just wanna stay for the night.
If you are new here, my name is Amara and I am a yoga teacher and soul coach based in Dubai, and welcome to a day in my life. Exciting day today. We have got quite a few classes this morning. I am teaching a corporate class for Emirates Airlines this evening / afternoon. It's at 3 o'clock, so afternoon. So yes, I've just woken up, I've done my morning routine, my morning yoga practice, pulled some cards, and I'm dressed and ready to come out the door. Okay guys, we are now in the car, we are off. I'm trying to think, usually we do like a weekly vlog, so doing a daily vlog feels a little bit weird, but as I said, it is Friday, so this morning we are heading to the studio. We have a yin teacher training going on at the moment at the studio, which I am teaching the asana for, so I'm heading to that now. So that is kind of my morning. I will probably try and grab some breakfast before I get into the studio, just because I'm desperately due to do a food shop at home. It's been such a busy week that I haven't actually had time to get to the food shop, so that is on the schedule probably for this afternoon / evening after my final class, because oh my goodness, your girl has no food in the house and she needs it. So yes, that is the plan, and then after that I finish at the studio at about 12 o'clock. So Emirates isn't until 3 o'clock. However, they are on other sides of Dubai. So that's something I need to keep in mind. And apparently the traffic is quite bad around Emirates. Saying that, the traffic right now isn't that great. It's 8:15. So it's a little bit later than what I usually head out. But we're starting a bit later, so it's fine. Interesting. Honestly, Dubai traffic has been really bad as of late. If anyone has ever been to Dubai, you will know that our sort of busy period is coming into the winter months, because that's when the weather is really nice and lovely and not like desert scorching. But that being said, it is the busiest I've ever seen it, which I think it's very Dubai, isn't it? Every year things get bigger and better and more. So I think it's just the same for the tourism and how busy things are, but it's not been very helpful. I've been feeling like I'm spending a lot of time in the car, which is frustrating, but it's fine. So yeah, that is the plan for today. I've actually had, my week's been a little bit all over the place, but not in a bad way, just in, I've had a lot on. I had a really lovely soul coaching client this week, which it was actually just a one-off session, which I've just started introducing. So it's exciting that people are really excited about this, but it was just the most beautiful session. She was wanting to work on sort of what she was feeling into with her intuition. She was feeling like she was becoming more intuitive, but didn't really know how to harness it and didn't know how to work with it, and also didn't know how to, I guess, kind of control it as well. So we were really talking into all of the ways she could begin to develop her intuitive practices, and we moved through an energy healing, and I was able to just like move out any blockages that were sort of there. And then we pulled her cards and chatted around all of the things she can be doing to really begin to build that relationship with her intuition, and that was honestly just so lovely. It really fills me up. I'm grateful that I have so many parts of my job that do really fill me up, but it was just beautiful, which was really nice. And then It's honestly been a super busy week because I have had yoga teacher training, of which I teach an hour of in the morning, and then I've had the yin teacher training. So I've had 2 teacher trainings going on this week, and then on top of that my regular studio classes. So it has been nuts this week. I've barely had any time to breathe. Usually Thursday, it's now Friday, but usually Thursday is my day off. I didn't have a day off yesterday, so super busy at the moment. I had a lot of time in between classes yesterday because I taught in the morning and then I didn't teach again until the evening, and it was also the first day of my period, so I was out for the count. I don't know if anyone else is the same, but the first day is always it's tough, right? Especially this time around, I think, because I've been really busy and I haven't been able to slow down as much as I usually would, and I'm the biggest advocate for whenever you feel that time sort of coming on, slowing down, and I haven't been able to do that this week. Honestly, yesterday, migraines, cramps, I was really going through it. However, I'm feeling much better today, which is good because we need it to be, because it is, as I said, a busy day. So that is the plan, and I will take you guys along with me. Hello guys, it is now quite a bit later. I was at the studio for quite a few hours this morning doing mostly teacher training stuff, and now I am headed to the Emirates Airlines headquarters because I have got a corporate class there, which is very exciting. Honestly, November has been a month of so many career highlights, one of them being Adidas, which you will have seen if you watched 2 vlogs before this one. I'm then also teaching quite a few Dubai Fitness Challenge classes, which is like a big kind of fitness festival here in Dubai, and today I have
50 meters at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Al Yahoum Street.
That is Siri telling me I need to get a move on, but as I was saying, today I have Emirates, and that is super duper exciting. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these more corporate events. It brings me so much joy, and it's really funny because if you'd asked me if teaching corporate yoga was something that I thought I would really have a passion for, I don't know if I would have been 100% sure, but I love it. I love the energy in the room. I love the opportunity to work with companies that want to put well-being at the front of things. So yes, that is very much the feels and the vibes. So we are going to head there now. It is 35 minutes away, which for Dubai is very far, and there's quite a bit of traffic because on Friday in Dubai all of the schools end at midday because it's a holy day and they change the weeks. It was a whole thing, but anyway, they've finished at 12, so there's going to be all of the midday traffic. So I'm leaving nice and early, and then when I get there I will probably grab myself I don't think Costa does matcha, so probably a chai, and just take a breather and get ready for my class. I will be meeting the events company there, and they're going to be giving me some activewear that I need to take some content in later on. So busy times, but anyway, let's get going. Hello again guys. I think I mentioned that today is a very busy day in the life. I just finished my class at Emirates, which was honestly again just such a career highlight moment. It was not a huge class, it was a fairly small class. There were about 10 of us, but it was just really nice because I just am really enjoying giving back to corporate clients. I'm enjoying it so much, and it was all women, which I loved because we really focused on just finding gratitude for our bodies and everything that they do for us, and really getting out of the head, coming into the body. And this is something that I'm actually chatting about this week on Shala because it's such a powerful technique, especially when we find ourselves stressing and overthinking. So yeah, actually our soul session on my online membership, Soul Shala, is all around this, getting out of our head and into the body, and the power of your asana practice when it comes to feelings of overwhelm and just all of those feels. But yes, I just honestly had the loveliest time. The group was so unbelievably lovely, and actually they've asked if I can come back again next week. So Emirates are gonna see what they can do, and I'll see if I'm back again with them next week, which is just so nice. That's like the biggest compliment. I was only scheduled for one class with them, and they loved it so much that they wanted another one. So we love it. So now I have showered, I'm nice and clean, and I'm actually gonna head straight back out again and do a food shop. I am so unbelievably behind with editing, it's not even funny. So if you're new here, I do an awful lot of my teaching online. So I have my online membership. I also have like online clients that I create content for as well. And I am so unbelievably behind with editing that it is a little bit overwhelming. So the plan is I'm gonna head to the supermarket, and I'm actually gonna sit in a cafe just for an hour and maybe get myself a matcha and just do an hour of editing, so I at least sort of like take the head off of it, because I am really behind. So one thing I'm grateful for about Dubai is that like cafe culture exists way into the wee hours of the morning. So it is like, it must be almost 5 o'clock now. Let me check. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. I usually would be winding down for dinner, but I have decided that I'm gonna head to the food shop so I can buy some stuff for dinner, but spend an hour just before sitting and editing. I usually have a class on a Friday evening, so I usually have a yin and a sound healing. But because today was so busy with Emirates, I decided that, obviously I had the morning as well with a little bit of extra workload, I decided that I was going to ask for cover for my evening classes, and I am very grateful that I did. Otherwise it would have been like a 8 till 9, 8 a.m. till 9 a.m. kind of day, which would not have been the vibe. So very grateful for Pastor Mara for asking for cover for that. So yes, let's head out to the shop, get myself some lovely nourishing food, fill my fridge. Feeling a bit peckish as well, so that will be really nice, but also take the head off my editing. That is the goal for the next hour or so, is to take the head off my editing. And what's great about Dubai is that all of the supermarkets are in malls, and there's always a cafe in the mall. So let's make a move. Doing some editing, but if I'm honest, I actually forgot the little like connecty thing for my camera to the computer, so the videos that really need to be edited still need to be done. So I think I will just do, there's just one that's really urgent, so I will do that this evening. It's a little bit busier than I usually would be, but I actually got myself some eucalyptus whilst I was at the shop, because it's never normally, it's not like predictable when it's in stock. And it's also like the smaller ones, and I just love it because I tend to dry it out and then keep it. So it's like not even double use, endless uses for this, which I really love. And then to be honest, the food shop was very basic, because it's just to get me through the next couple of days. However, I am very excited about this, which I think I showed you, which is a spiced pumpkin and chai tea, which I think I need this evening. So yes, the plan for the evening is I am gonna the cat has jumped up on the counter where he's not meant to be and has got a sticker stuck on his face. So yes, the plan for this evening is I've actually ordered myself a takeaway because I think I deserve a Friday treat, and I'm gonna do a little bit of editing whilst watching Real Housewives. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned this in a vlog before, but Real Housewives are my guilty pleasure. I'm not gonna lie. And as I said, I would usually be teaching on a Friday evening. I usually have back-to-back classes on a Friday evening, but I got cover for them because I acknowledged the fact that my schedule, I had 2 extra classes today, which I wouldn't normally have, and I acknowledged the fact that my schedule was really, really full, and if I didn't want to be burnt out, I needed to make changes. And I think that sometimes that's something that a lot of us struggle to do, is that we see that we're a little bit busy or very, very busy, and we don't necessarily take enough precautions to prevent ourselves from becoming overwhelmed and tired. And when I'm overwhelmed and tired, I'm grumpy. So yeah, feeling very grateful to my past self for doing that. And if there's anyone here who ever needs that reminder that you are allowed to put yourself first, so even if it is you've had a really busy week at work and you're meant to have plans with friends and you just don't feel like it, you're allowed to put yourself first. So putting that out there, because you need to refill your own cup before you can fill everyone else's around you. So yes, that is the plan for this evening, and let's go straight in. Routine, and I just find that it is, first of all, whenever I do it, which is most days, I'm usually pretty good with it, but sometimes when I'm like super tired and just want to get straight into bed, I can be a little bit lazy and not do it. But I find that taking time to do your skincare is one of the best acts of self-care, especially after a busy day like today. I just find that I know when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna start feeling fresh, because my skin will be so lovely and glowy. And honestly, this sort of mixture of a million and one, so many skincare products, but I'm really loving more moisturized skin always. I have a little bit of like combination skin, so I like my skin to be really lovely and moisturized. But even as of late, I've actually had compliments on my skin, which is a huge thing, because at one point in my life, I don't think I ever would have thought I would get compliments on my skin. And this is also like post-birth control skin. I would say that birth control was like at one point quite a helpful thing for managing my skin, which is interesting, because I feel like then that was my biggest concern when I came off of, actually let's squash it. That was my biggest concern when I came off of the pill, was that I was going to break out, and actually my skin is better than when I was on the pill. And I think that before I was taking hormonal birth control, my hormones were everywhere because I wasn't really living in tune with my cycles. Whereas now I tend to live much more in tune, and I have not had any skin issues, which is really, really great. So yeah, that's just a bit of an interesting fact there. But every evening, sorry, this must look really funny, but every evening I will apply a like hydration serum, and then I will also apply a facial oil as well, because I just find that really like locks in the moisture. And actually, when we first moved out here, not even like just a couple of months ago, coming into my first summer out here, I found that my skin really wasn't coping. I was getting loads of like dry patches, and I think partly due to the water quality here. The water quality here is super bad. I have a filter on the shower because I cannot deal with my hair and the really like chemically water. It feels like I never have clean hair. It makes my skin break out. It's not the vibe. But yeah, I think that changing the water filters, but also just really focusing on hydration has been really helpful, and that's always a really big focus for me, hence the hydration serum and facial oil. Very much kind of needed. Right, gua shirring is done. And then the last thing I tend to apply is, oh my goodness, if you are someone who has any kind of dry skin, this Summer Fridays jet lag mask is incredible. It's meant to be a face mask. I just use it as my nightly moisturizer because it's that like hydrating, and as I said, I like to be super hydrated. And then what I will do is I will add just a few drops of this Tan Luxe serum, which just helps to give my face a little bit of color, because we don't like tanning the face because that leads to wrinkles, and we do not want wrinkles or skin cancer. So Fig Tan is the one for the face. So yes, then I will apply that all over, and my skin is like so glowy. I love it. I feel like you can't really see it in this lighting, but I'll show you properly in a minute. My skin is the most glowy always after doing my skincare, which we love. So the plan is now is I'm going to get into bed. It is getting a little bit late now. I'm going to take some magnesium, which is a major part of my self-care routine, because when you are teaching so many classes or moving so much, magnesium is just a really fabulous supplement to have. And I find that, oh my goodness, it just like relaxes the body so well. It feels so good. And then I am going to do my gratitude journal, and then I think I'm going to head to bed. So this will probably be the last little bit. I'll finish off the vlog here and you will just see a few little, so yeah. Fresh face and very chilled. I actually completely forgot to show you the activewear I got gifted earlier, which I'm very excited about. It's very pretty. Let me show it to you now. Oh my goodness, the colour looks so pretty on camera. It's also beautiful in person, but it is this really beautiful, like, what kind of pink would you call that? Like the most beautiful, like petal pink. It's so pretty, from actually a local Dubai brand called El Couture. And they have some really lovely pieces. Actually, the trousers I was wearing earlier were also from there. And it's just so cute. Welcome to the girl gang. And I'm really excited about this. I'm going to wear it tomorrow and take some content in it, but very excited about that because it's very much my vibe. So yeah, very grateful always. I absolutely love when I get gifted activewear because it is like my favorite thing. So I'm always so unbelievably grateful. And the quality of this just feels so lovely and so soft and just absolutely gorgeous. So very exciting. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that it sort of gave you an idea of, first of all, how I cope with busy times. Oh my goodness, little cat is here for cuddles. Hi, get out the camera. Hi. I hope it gave you a little insight of how I cope when things are really busy, and just a little bit of like how bringing self-care into the everyday can very much be a thing. But otherwise, I am sending you so much love, and if you did enjoy, please feel free to like and subscribe below. If you are interested with flowing with me online, I always link Shala, my online membership, down in the description. And if we don't already follow each other on Instagram, feel free to find me below. Otherwise, I am sending you so much love, so is he, and we will see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.